Yo guys, what's going on? Look what's finally here. It's the Mark 6. The most blank canvas car you could ever get. This is my first car at 17. As you know, I bought my mum the GLC last week. So I finally got her out of this and now it's all ours to start. It's a complete blank canvas. Today, I'm going to walk you through how blank it really is and pretty much everything we're going to be doing to it. The main purpose of this build, kind of because I wanted to do it when I was 17 and had no money. That's number one. And number two, it's a lot of people's first car, or some kind of VW is. So say I change the bumper or change the side skirts or whatever.
That's just an Asian first car, bro.
Fuck off.
When you pass your test and you're 17, you're Asian, this just appears.
I got this before I passed my test. I got this before I even had a provisional license. My mum taught me how to drive in it. I only had 12 driving lessons. So my mum's plan that I told you about in my surprise video, that she did this so I had less lessons, it worked. Because people I think normally have 25 to 30 lessons average. I had 12 and I passed within 3 months because she taught me every single day without lessons. So her plan worked. I never had the money to mod it, so we're going to mod it for that reason, because I want to do it. I've always wanted to do it. Number two, VWs are kind of a lot of people's first car, but even if you don't get a VW, you'll get a lot of inspiration of little things you can do to your car, your first car, to make it a lot better. Like I said back then, when I was talking about it at first, if it blows up, if it does really, really well, I'm going to do like light mods, maybe like little things you can make your car better. If it starts doing well, we'll go into heavier mods like changing the bumpers out. Maybe if I can find a sunroof and find someone who's going to do it, maybe retrofitting a sunroof. You don't get pan roofs in the Mark 6, you get sunroof. I'll do it. And if it really, really, really does well, if the YouTube covers the cost, the YouTube videos cover the cost of what it's costing me, I'll Mark 6, I'll swap it. I'll find an engine, I'll leave it, I might even leave it manual, but I'll get another manual gearbox for an R. And we'll just change everything out. But let's start with the car, how blank it is. First thing you can see, wheel cap missing. I don't know where that came off like 2 weeks ago. Fuck knows where it is. The car is a 1.4 S. It's not even a TSI. It's not even a TSI. It's a 1.4 S. I don't think it has a single option extra on it. It has nothing on it. We bought it 7 years ago for 6 grand Cat D. I think it's probably worth like 2 grand now. So there's no point selling it. It's been a good car to us. We bought it on like 45k. I think it's on like 70 now, or 67 or so. My mum barely drove it. There's no point selling it. It's just such a good, and I love modding cars. So I'm gonna have a field day with this, especially with the new unit. I think everything that we do, eventually when it's complete, we're just gonna park it in the unit, because a lot of people want to come down and see the work rather than through Instagram. That car's there. Like, here's everything. Here's the Starlight roof. That's what the steering wheel looks like. Blah 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 blah. This will be the car. Already, I found a front bumper from an R, so I'm gonna get that, get it in, get it sprayed. Colour wise, I actually really like the colour. I don't think this car's been washed in about 4 or 5 months, honestly. My mum just didn't care. That's what she loved about this car.
Fucking short.
What she loved about this car is that she didn't have to care about it. She can whack it on curbs, throw it about, park it wherever. If it gets scraped, she don't care. Now she's like extra cautious with the GLC, which you have to be. I like the colour. I think once we get it cleaned up properly, get a nice detail on it, I think it's a banging colour, especially for an R build. You don't see many grey Rs. So yeah, I'm going to change the bumper out, put an R1 on it, it'll get all the new grills here. We're going to black that badge out, obviously, because you know I don't like chrome. Headlights, we're going to go for the R lights with the little dots there. We're going to try and find genuine ones. There's not many around these days. It's a rare car, the Mark 6R, so hopefully I can find them, maybe off a GTI. Bonnet wise, I think they run the same bonnet. I think R's and through the range they run the same bonnet. I'm gonna leave the bonnet as it is. Just needs a proper cleaner, probably a detail on it, a paint correction, because my mum goes to these £5 car washes, which I've strictly told her not to do on the GLC. So
scratch and shines.
Yeah, I think the wings are different on the R. I think they're a bit wider, so I'll be going for the R wings. Obviously, if I show you not this wheel, but if I show you the back wheel, you can see it's just these fucking shit caps. Fucking bag of shit. I actually changed these when I put the Telegera, whatever they're called, them Mark 6 19-inch alloys on it. I got them from TM Wheels, put tyres on it, and I put them on. And then what happened was I bought my own car, and my mum started curbing them. So I took them off and sold them. So I did have alloys on this. Took them off. Around the side, it needs a bit of paintwork on the other side, which I'll show you. But first thing I'm gonna order is black mirrors there. Get some black mirrors on it. I'll get some dynamic indicators for it. Still got fucking tax disc in. Still got tax disc in, man. Little chameleon that. But here's one thing I did. This is the first thing I did, and first thing I do to every car. Look. But I don't know. I'll leave them actually. The money's been spent. It's got tinted windows. It's got tints all around. Mum's been whipping in that with tints on it. I've not even tinted the GLC yet. But yeah, look, they're dark. I think it's 20% on the back and 50 on the front. Same as what I'm running on my Golf R now. But it's already got tints there. I think there's a little scrape here. I'm gonna have to get that repaired. Another scrape here. But I'm gonna get an R bump. I'm gonna get an RA bumper. So that needs changing.
Can't forget the twin exit exhaust then, aren't you?
I even bought an R extended spoiler. I bought one, and I just never had the money to get it painted. So I ended up giving it to one of my mates who had a Mark 6. So I'll buy another one. I'm gonna buy another one, but I might go for something different this time. That was just kind of a flat one that sits more out here, similar to my Golf R All-Sale one. So I had the same idea back then, but I just didn't have the money to do it. Yeah, obviously they're getting changed. Probably go for the clear lens ones like my Golf R. My Golf R is kind of my baby, so it has to be perfect. You know, I was complaining that they have imperfections. They have solved that imperfection now. They're sending me out another light for that outer one that didn't work. We'll see how they look. If I like it, I'll run it, because a lot of people said keep the clear regardless of that issue. They're sending me a replacement outer light. It's on this side as well. So it's that outer light there that was the problem. The rest of them are fine, no leaks or nothing in them. So if it's fine, I'll keep them. Boot lid wise, I don't think they're different on the R. It's just the spoiler and the side bits here. So I'll probably get that, debadge that, I can make that black. The bumper's going to get changed to an R, which means I'll obviously have an R diffuser, which right now the exhaust is under here. See it? Where is it? There. Little bastard, it's there. So obviously I'm not gonna run a Mark 6 R bumper, so I'm gonna have to get a custom exhaust. So when I do the rear bumper, it'll be a custom exhaust job, which will change the sound, which means I should show you how it sounds now. It's fucking awful.
Go on, lads, start it up. Let's listen to it.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait. If I catch it right, it'll flame. That's pretty much the exterior. It's just so basic. It's got nothing on it, but it's got one thing that my 1 Series M Sport didn't have, and I think most BMs don't have. Because I was in an X6, I was in a customer's X6 M something the other day. Oh, no, I didn't even turn it on. Heated mirrors. Got heated mirrors, standard. Inside, come with me. This is my mum's cushion to help her sit higher. She don't need that now, she's in the GLC. She's got electric seats. Okay, where are we? So, let me turn it on and show you. Mum gave me 60 miles of range, so we've got a bit to play with. So you'll notice, if you are into your Golf, you'll know that this isn't the standard wheel that you get in the Mark 6. This is actually the more upgraded one that you get in like the TSIs and stuff. That's because obviously, as I said, the car was Cat D. In the crash that it had, the airbag went off. So I think when they changed the wheel, they just put this one in, but the multifunction buttons don't work at all. Like, look, they literally don't work. What can I show you? If this menu, for example, doesn't work whatsoever. They're just there for show. Yeah, so they don't work. I'm going to be changing this anyway to the Mark 6 R wheel, or even if I can get the buttons to work, I'll go for the Mark 7 R wheel. I've got loads of them at home. I just need an airbag. I've got loads of Mark 7 R wheels at home, about 7, 8. So I'll stick one of them in, get a nice cover on it for now. If the build goes next level, we'll put a custom carbon wheel on it. Another mod I did that I kept back in the day 7 years ago, before iPhone got rid of aux ports, is I did fit an aux port to the car, but it just kind of hangs out there. It's fucking shit, look. It's so shit. Kind of just hangs out there. To be honest, I don't even need it at this point, so I'm going to put this away. Because with Adil, I will be fitting an RCD 360, which basically gives you CarPlay and stuff. So we're gonna fit an LCD 360. It's a screen that gives you CarPlay. It makes it MMB box compatible. I did actually buy a screen for this back in the day. It came up on eBay as a genuine VW RNS 510. When it came, all I seen was Chinese writing on the screen. I fucking said that's straight back bullshit. So I did buy a screen. Obviously it wasn't the right one. As you said, it's manual. Got the most basic seats. What's more I can say? It's got a beige headliner.
We can dye that though, can't we?
No, so what I'm tossing and turning between at the moment is, I'm gonna go for a black one obviously, but the sunroof one is different. So do I like buy a black one for now, put Starlight in it, and then when I'm doing the sunroof later, buy a black sunroof one? Or do I just wait with the headliner? It's really bugging me that it's beige, I hate it.
It's disgusting.
So I'll probably change it to black for now because the sunroof is gonna be like a big job. So yeah, dials, even the most basic dials in here, you just don't get nothing. 72k, 73k on. It's not bad mileage for a 2010 car. It's what, 11 years old, it's on 72k. Don't even get auto lights. This is what I'm saying. This is everything she's upgraded from. So you gotta find a way to put auto lights in. It's got no sensors. It's got no camera. It's got no DAB radio. It's just about got a radio. Just about got FM radio. So there's a lot to do. There's a lot to do in here. And then we go under the hood. Here we are under the hood. 1.4 TSI. Obviously, like I said, if this series does well, we will start changing things under it. And if it gets that far, we'll change the engine. I'm excited for it. I just want it to do well. Because obviously it's going to cost me a lot of money. Besides modding my other cars, running a business, running a house. For me, this is just for YouTube. So if you guys want it, it doesn't cost you nothing. You just have to keep watching the videos. As long as you enjoy them, then you'll watch them anyway, I guess. So if you do genuinely find it interesting, it's just kind of trial and everything. I'll start with small mods. But if we're going to go that far, it needs to be... Yo! Even the Mark 8 don't get that.
So your Bogo Spec Mark 6.
Bogo Spec Mark 6 got more spec than the Mark 8. It gets them I forgot to say it in the Mark 8 video. It's got that manual strut.
Yeah, no gas struts.
Yeah, I cannot believe that. I never lift the bonnet, so mad. Bro, what the fuck? Are you taking the piss? In the back, Mum always had the Bemester. The rear speakers don't work. I need to fix that. So the rear speakers don't work. And manual rear windows, bro. I remember when I used to get about, oh, that window needs retinting. It's got a little imperfection there. I remember back in the day, my mates used to be sat in this car, they used to have to do this and opening the window. It's sick, man. But yeah, yeah. So I'm probably gonna change the door card, get electric rear windows. The seats are gonna get changed, which means the door cards will need changing because of cloth, and I'm gonna have leather back here. So I'll need to change them. I found some seats as well. But yeah, then the rear speakers will work. I'll have electric windows and leather rear seats. Does it have a... Oh, it doesn't even have a central armrest. Yeah, I don't know if the Mark 6 gets them. We'll find out when I buy the seats. Well, that's pretty much it. Does the parcel shelf work? Oh my... Oh, so I'll need to buy a new plastic trim because my mum's broke these plastic trims here that hold up the parcel shelf. So I need to buy a new plastic casing. I'll buy that as well. Lot to do. Well, a lot of people buy cars like this. They'll buy cars that need just small little bits. I've got a mate on Instagram. He buys he's called Samuel. He buys EP3s and all that all the time. Proper roughed up. Cleans them up. Does all these little bits. Sells them, makes 500-600 quid on them. I'm not doing it for money. But that red brake light needs to change as well. So just noticing things after things. Yeah. No, I'm not doing it for money, but it'll be fun. First thing I'm going to order is them mirrors and indicators. And then I'm going to find out if we do the RCD 360, will the Mark 7R steering wheel work with it? Then I'm going to slap a Mark 7R steering wheel straight in it, cover it, and then yeah, we'll get it all on video though. Everything will be on video. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Welcome to the Mark 6. This is going to be starting straight away. So I'm going to start with the front end. Because the rear end, the second I put the bumper on, I'm going to need that exhaust. I'm not having a fucking...
pea shooter at the back?
No, well, you can't even see it. I'm not going to have a fucking diffuser with 2 exhaust cuts and no exhaust there. Then when I go to do the rear bumper, that's when I'm going to be ready to do the exhaust. Right now I need to find... well, not find, I need to put 10 grand into my new unit because it's going to be heavy. But yeah, if you like the video, please like, subscribe and share. Take care and peace out.